Good to know. Nice. All right. So, what happened last session? You guys, you guys murdered a king, took over a realm, stole a deed to the kingdom, found Commander Thrin, realized it wasn't notarized, and you guys realized that in order to get it officially documented, you have to go get a stamp. Um, as you guys are like talking with them, you guys are good catching up. You see Nexier's kind of in the corner doing something in his hands. He did it in between sessions. Um, as you say that, you see Commander Thrin walk through the door, and he looks at you and goes, "I forgot my pen. Give me a minute." As you see, you see him walk over. You see him pick up like a scroll and like what he was writing, and just kind of walk off sultry. Oh, there goes Skippy's laptop. There it is. Yeah. I'm not. Oh, he's back. Sorry. POV. Gibby was. All right, hold on. 1 through 22 simulator. Hold on. Let me pull up the deck of many things. Oh yeah, yeah. The no, the jokers are gone. So yeah, roll a d20. Yeah, I forgot the jokers were both pulled. Now it's just rolling a d20. No, you guys did. It was at the one shot. You guys have managed to pull both of them. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ready? Give me a second. Figs, you feel stupider by 2 points. You pulled idiot. I'm counting from different way. You're so Gibby, you get to permanently reduce your intelligence by 2. Yep. By 2 yeah. The voice crack. Me. Me. If you want to put it straight into gold, you can. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Because otherwise Chris has to go through the list of gems I rolled. Um what was the highest perception? But in yeah, in fact you get 23,000. But um you have the wish spell. The wish spell can make people not mad through the rogue card. He has pulled 2 so far. Yes. My dick. ¿Y qué te necesitan? Sí. What is? Yes. Yes. All right. So, oh yes, there's currently a ghost spectral laying dead, and Nexus is also bleeding a little. Yeah, go for it. Roll an investigation check. Yes. Okay. You found a bunch of bones. Sure, you can take a bone. Yes, you can take you make a medicine check to see if you know which one is the femur. Yes. You want to check? Go ahead. Yeah, you pick out. You're like, oh, that looks like a femur. Yep, slips it in your bag. Yeah, it's in your leg. Um, um, Bang! You also find a bunch of bones. Yeah, I failed my science class. Anyway, nobody cares. Anyway, going on. Um, but how long was that fight? It was about, I'm gonna say 5 minutes. Getting back to the front. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Cause you used your detect magic before, right, Chris? Yeah, it's up. Okay, never mind then. Shut up. Um, yeah, it'll do it'll do 1d4 bludgeoning damage, plus your strength. Anyway, Chris, take 20 points of stupid damage. No, I'm kidding. um, thought it was 1d6. Yeah. Um, I'll say as you guys took your short rest, you guys kind of like wandered the room, kind of looked around. There did seem to be you guys do seem to be in like a small library of sorts. It's not that kind. It's not like a grand library. It's like a small tower with like some bookshelves filled with some folded up paper, books. There is no giant owl. Okay. Is it a ritual? Is that thing that you can ritual cast? Yeah, then yes, you can. Thomas, roll an investigation check. Um, you kind of look around. You find some. You kind of look. You find some paper, and on one of them is written with some words. Let me check something. Um, Thomas, you cannot read it. Um, but you do find another rolled up scroll, and it does seem to be in the corner of it. You you can see not writing, but more of a drawing. Yeah, you can open it up. As you open it up, you do notice it is a full map of the current continent. Um, um, uh, there. Sorry, hold on. There's some items that aren't showing up. Oh, there we go. Can you see the name? Can you see the names now? Okay, so on you do notice a marking in on Yaka. You do notice that it is just marked as like a capital for them. Just so they kind of know where it is. You do notice some strange writing up towards the area of Frosthold. Um Unfortunately you cannot read it. Let me check. You cannot read it. You cannot read it either, actually. Yeah, Anton can't read it. Currently, let me check. Yeah, currently none of you can read it. Okay. Um, Chris, you kind of detect magic. You notice the scroll Thomas is holding, the other one that he can't read, is glowing with magic presence. Um, hmm? Yes, it is the school of. It is evocation. It is evocation. There's also you also notice something shimmering from underneath like a blanket, or like a long like fur blanket of sorts. I was about to say coat, but I was like, no, blanket makes more sense. As you grab the pelt, you fluff it up, and you notice that it's not actually like magical, but you notice a chest underneath it is. It is not abjuration. It is actually yes. It seems it is enchantment. Nope. You cannot read it. On both of them? Okay. The spell scroll is the spell scroll Fireball. Can you? It's only a sorcerer or wizard spell. Oh, and you get that as your okay, yeah. Okay, never mind then. Next, here's the other thing you notice is that the chest isn't a chest. It is. you notice in bold letters on the front as you like identify, you notice the words Horde Mall. Horde Mall. Yes, all one word. HOARDMUAL. It is actually a warhammer. Yes. So as you kind of pick it up, you notice underneath it is a handle as you slowly pull up. You do not know the rest of it. What are you reading? Oh, it's once per dawn. Use your money. Because it is it does require an it also requires attunement. You are proficient in that, Gibby. Gibby does actually. He does. He's a partial fighter. He is a fighter rogue. Um, would you like to attune to it over a short rest? Okay, I will let you know. It is cursed. Yes, you do know it now. Gibby, at least Gibby does. You guys technically don't. Um, Gibby, if the gold you use for Goldsmith is greater than what is currently in the chest, the damage that would be sent to the enemy enters into you from immense buyer's remorse, dealing psychic damage. You are also compelled to gain as much wealth as you are able by any means possible. you want to take a guess on who helped me design this? Do you want to take a guess on who helped me design this weapon? Slade, yeah. uh, you can't? Oh, did I not make it that requires attunement? Did I forget to add that onto it? I did. I forgot to add it to attunement. Let's just say it's attuned. I did forget. Yeah, I'll fix it later. It's a homebrew item, which is why it's not like that. Um, but you guys are able to store all of your money in it as well. Yep. Yeah. You notice you're a little lighter now since you put all that gold in there. Um, but you do notice, Thomas, looking at the map, you do notice that marking, and you do notice a red X over Vlago that has been scribbled out. Like they put an X there, and then it's been scribbled out. Um, Kurt, you guys went up to go find Commander Thrin. You guys ended up going further into the castle and kind of ended up in like like a small side tower that seems like it's a planning room or like a similar cartography room. Um, yeah, if you want to go around and try to find somebody. What, runes? Right. Let me check. I do not know. I do not know. Yeah, go for it. I don't know. It is in Dwarvish. Yes. Osriel. Um, whoever's leading the party, make a general charisma check. It is up to whoever. You are not. Yeah. Paladins are. Fang is not a charisma based character. Just a general charisma check. You kind of follow around and you keep going up to guards and you're like, "Can you read this?" And a couple of them basically tell you to fuck off because they're busy, and one or two of them. But you do see a dwarf looks at it and goes, "I ain't got shit on that one." As you kind of carry it around. Based on your dirty 20, you're able to identify that nobody really speaks the language, but you can mark off that it is not yeah, it's not um yeah. Yes. Um it is not, yeah, it is, you can tell it is not dwarvish. Um you also know it's not written in orc. Gnome, giant, and goblin. Oh, you do? No, he is able to. So you can cross off it is also not giant. In a library? Probably. You want to go try to find a dictionary? Roll an investigation check for me, Patrick. Then. Oh. Um. You find you guys are looking through it, and you pull out a book, and you can see on the back if it says translate, and you're like, oh, perfect. As you pull it out, it says translate for gnomes. 101. Yes. It is written in Gnomish. It is written in Gnomish, translating to English or to Common. But you guys, you with the natural 20, I will say, Patrick, as you open it, you notice the text doesn't seem to match up with any words that you would associate with a normal letter or writing of sorts. You kind of go through the basics. You kind of go through like the, of, like those simpler words. A, yeah, I was gonna say A, but I'm like, that's just a letter. You kind of go through that, and you realize that none of those basic words ever show up there, and you can take a wild assumption saying it's probably not gnomish. Yes. Um. Fuck. Hold on. I have to open my phone. God damn it, Kippy. But you guys. You hear from you hear from further up. You hear, hey, are you guys looking around for shit still? You see Thrin. You guys still looking for shit? I thought you guys were done. I thought you guys were gonna go home. Fair enough. You can take an assumption and say it's most likely in Goblin based on the fact that you have been eliminated. Process of elimination. Yes, he's kind of like in a small staircase above you. Well, my wife looks like one. Well, probably someone in our city can. I know we've got a Goblin High Counselor, but probably back in the city. Well, you see, he's very good at Oh, okay. Um, But yeah, you guys can hitch a ride back. There's probably gonna be a few people headed back, and we'll give you a card on the way if you need it. As he kind of turns away, you hear like kind of in the back, and you hear, "The fuck you call me?" Almera. Yes. He goes, "I was joking, honey." Bullshit. He looks at you guys. He looks at you. He looks at you guys. I gotta go buy flowers. I'll be back. As he runs off. You can you you can call her over. You did not figure out who it was. If you're talking about the noble with the drug issue, his name is Entran. Relbeer? Yes, yes. Relbeer is the noble in charge of the trade routes in Yaka. You you guys don't. I'm gonna say you guys wouldn't know that. You guys don't know who would be able to. Don't smile at me, Chris. uh, it is on a map. I do have the map and it is marked. Currently where my pointer is, that's where Yaka is. On the other side of the mountain is Vlago. Vlago. Uh, that's in the ethereal plane. Fuck off. You're gonna shut your damn mouth. Um, but yeah, you guys know it's about a 3 or 4 day ride, depending. If you cut around the mountain, it takes a little longer, but is tended to be known as a little safer. If you can cut through it for a shortcut, but it only saves you about a day or two's worth of time, and it has been known for a few casualties. God damn it! I hate you. Are you guys heading to Vlogger then? Uh, you guys make it. You guys make it to about the river. Before you guys end up realizing it's getting dark out. No, that's back to the Radiant Citadel. He gave you his teleportation stone that goes to the Radiant Citadel because the other one might be deactivated. The other teleportation stone. Okay, then yeah. But you guys do make it to the river before you notice it starts turning. There goes Gibby. Before you notice it starts turning dark again. You guys are close to it. You guys are still in a foresty area. The mountains are on the other side of the river. Yeah, you find one a good amounts away that's high up that you can kind of like watch over them. Um, Go ahead and make a nature check. You manage to find a branch. You kind of like you said you yeah that won't snap. I think I'm good. And you kind of you tie your legs a little just so in case if you do fall asleep and you end up slumping over, you don't go whoop. um, but you do find a tree that you can kind of settle in that's comfortable enough. Okay. Okay. What's everyone else doing? Alrighty. Are you? I don't know. Yeah. Just rejoin on your phone. 22. In the you guys kind of get settled down. You're kind of sitting there listening to the trees. You hear the nice calming flow of the river. Kind of hear a few waves. Nice cool breeze. And you kind of look around and you hear some shuffling behind you. Yeah, if you turn with your perception, you kind of turn around and you notice a little squirrel looking at you. It does not have a thumbtack strapped up its ass. But you notice the squirrel kind of looks at you, kind of scurries away a little bit, and kind of turns towards one of the tents, stares at it for a few minutes, and then kind of goes off. But the rest, the rest of your night and your watch ends. Nothing ends up happening during your watch. Okay, roll me a perception check. 19. Uh, Thomas, you're sitting there. You're kind of listening to some of the waves as well. He wakes you up. You're kind of tired, so you're just yawning a little bit, looking around, and uh, you notice you notice some ruffling behind you. You notice some ruffling behind you as it kind of like scurries across. Hmm? Yeah. You kind of turn around on your 20. You kind of turn around. You see a small squirrel looking at you. Yeah, go for it. You use your staff, and he kind of looks at you, and you hear him look at you and chirp. What are you looking at? I'm living my life. The fuck you doing in my realm? Yeah, you better be, you jag off. You see him kind of. Yeah. You better be out in the morning. You're disturbing my kids. You see him scurry up a tree and kind of look at you. Ugh. As he kind of scurries back up again. But as you see him scurry back up, you see him stare at a tent for a few minutes and then scurry back up again. None of your business. You do notice, it was Fang's tent that it was staring at. What's up? He's scurried up a tree, so he's a good like 10, 15 feet up off the ground in a tree right now. Um, I would say it's kind of like 15 feet across from you, 15, 20 feet across from you. But the rest of your watch ends up uneventful. You would have to finish the third. Yes. Make a perception check. 18. You notice not a whole lot's going on. You're concerned more about your bar. You're like, my bar is. I'm gonna have to get back there, make sure everything's okay. You hear some rustling. Yes, you can reply. Um, you can just say it, and we can keep it. No. But next year's your alarm just went off. And you kind of you hear some rustling below you as you hear a yeah, like a like something going by it very quickly. um, yeah. But make a perception check. Make a perception check. Stop. Stop. 18. You look down to check, and you see something rolling by. Does alarm go away after it's been activated? Okay. But you see one of them toward, and you notice it's beelining towards the party. How far away are you again? 300 feet? Um, the only one that wakes up is Katash. Katash, you kind of hear, you just, Katash, you hear, hey, something's about to fuck you up. Um, Fang, you hear it as well. And as you hear it, you hear a lot more rustling around you. Um, okay. Uh, okay. Uh, as you start bashing your weapon, you see a large crystalline like almost like disc kind of like wheel looking thing start rolling towards you and slam into you. As it slammed into you, it is made out of it does seem to be shiny, and it is that is a 18 to hit. um it's pretty big. It's about the size of you guys, a little taller than you guys. As you see it roll and it slams into you, and you kind of your shield goes up and boo, as you kind of get knocked back a little. As you kind of see it, as that happens, you hear more rolling. As you see more of them slowly appear, start rolling at you guys. We can go ahead and roll initiative now. Next to your side, I would say you probably would have jumped down and started running towards them, right? Nope. Okay. Yep. Then you're way out there. I'll put you in an actual tree. Yeah, you can be in this tree. Yeah, you only know one of them. But uh, Katash, 16. All right, let's go down the order. Katash, what did you roll? Okay, Bang. Okay, Anton and Figs, 19. Okay, cool. Figs, you are up first. What's up? Yeah, what's your initiative? Yeah, technically, yeah. You're you are an initiative, but he's gonna have to run along with. Yeah. Um, Figs, you are up first. All right, go ahead and roll an attack. 25. Okay. As you slam your mace into it, um, go ahead and roll damage. What? Ooh, it needs a finesse. Gibby, what was the damage originally? Okay. You still can pull out another weapon. It's just gonna. I'm gonna say it's gonna take a. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna take an action to pull out a new sword and drop your other one, or put away. Uh, as you slam into it, you see its body as it hits it. You see it shimmer and ripple from it, and as it ripples, the crystals you see ripple back into that form, and you see it where your hammer mark was. It's filled with crystal shards, as the rest of its body is now shining and rippling slightly. Okay, is that the end of your turn? Okay, jump into my tent. Okay, go ahead and roll stealth check for me. I don't even know why I'm asking you because it's gonna be higher than anything they have. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, you kind of as you slam into it, you see it kind of turns its head, and as it turns back, you're gone. Is that the end of your turn? All right, it's the armadillo's turns. So there's 5 of them. This one is going to. You see one of them start rolling at you, Anton. That's a 26 to hit. For real? Okay. Instead of. You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into your body. You guys, by the way, you guys can mark off a long rest. I would say this is after your long rest, like in the morning. Um, so you guys do get your yes. Um, go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw. Oh, yeah. Tom or not Thomas. Anton, strength saving throw. Yes, strength saving throw. As it hits you, you notice you pull up your shield, and as it slams into your arm, you hear a crack in your arm as you see your feet dig into the ground as you kind of brace yourself into it. Let's see. This one is going. Oh, you don't. Right, you use the glaive. Sorry. This one's gonna pull up on you. Fang, it's gonna take 3 attacks. Uh, 18 to hit. 18 to hit. Oh, disadvantage, right. That makes it a 14 to hit. Doesn't that hit? Um, I don't think I'm getting lower than that one. That's a 12 to hit. And that's a 26 to hit. Um, you see it kind of roll up to you, kind of stops rolling, and as it comes out of its roll, you see its head slam into you. As you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, nope, sorry. Sorry, hold on. 22 points of bludgeoning damage. Um, it doesn't see figs, so this one will walk up to you and take 3 attacks on you, Anton. Anton, that's a 12 to hit. 23 to hit. And a 21 to hit. 21 to hit. 21 to hit. 23 points of bludgeoning damage. As you see it kind of walks up to you as it slashes it, and as it slashes, you see it cut into your arm, and as your arm kind of goes down with your glaive, you see its head slam into your jaws and thunk. Um, how far away is everyone for this one? That's it's gonna move to here, and it can't really do anything else. So that is the end of the those turns. Katasha, it is your turn. Okay. Uh, Thomas, you activate Shillelagh, and what else would you like to do? Go ahead and roll an attack. 21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And as you hit it, you see that same shimmering happen again. Chris, I know you don't know what this is. I know you might. I know Chris won't. 15 points. As you smack your staff, you see it crack, and you see part of this crystal that just happened kind of dents inwards, but you see its body shimmers and starts rippling like the other one. Is it the end of your turn? Okay. Next, Sirius, you are up. All right, cool. Have fun. Anton, you are up. Anton. Oh. We'll confirm that. Yeah, that no one else took. Next Sirius, you hear. Next Sirius, wake the fuck up. Go ahead and roll an attack. Okay, 26 hits. Okay, go ahead and roll damage, you piece of shit. I know you don't, because I made these. Oh. Oh, yeah, I've talked about it before. Okay. Then for well, rip this one. These nuts! I saw you! I was like, I'm gonna get it before you can! Yeah, eat your muffin, you dumb bitch. This is the first time it's getting hurt. Badass. That's not right. Yeah, no, fuck off. You're not destroying a Tarask in one turn. Yeah. Oh, dude, why do you roll like this? No, it is not. As you smash into the side of it the first time, you take your glaive, and as you slash in, you see the crystals. It smashes alongside of it. As you rip into its body and split it in half, as you see this purple blood spill out, as you see its face split, it's dead. Is that the end of your turn? Is that the end of your turn? Is that the end of your turn then? Fang, you are up. Figs, you're on deck. Okay. Go ahead and roll your 2 attacks. Dude. Chris, I hate you. That does not hit. 19 for that? 19 will hit. $13. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, if you click AC, you can click customize, and you can do additional misc bonus, and just type in +3. And just type in 3, and then that ups your AC. Next to you hear, we're all gonna die over here. Gets a roll me dexterity saving or dexterity check. As you kind of untie yourself, your foot slips for a second, just fuck as you grab onto the branch again. Since you're just kind of like super fucking groggy, you're like fuck. You don't fall. And then you went back to sleep. And then you went, oh, they got this. He's not wrong. You just have to use half your movement to get back up. Yes. Is that the end of your turn then? Biggs, it is your turn. Okay. As you drop the hammer, as you drop it, you hear thunk as you pull out your sword. I'll say you can do that as a bonus action for just dropping it and not putting it away. Day. Dusk is night. Dusk is night. Yes, you do still have an action. Go ahead and roll an attack. 19 hits. He is flanking. Advantage. Yeah, that hits. Alrighty, cool. As you pull up, you drop the hammer, and as it turns its head, you stab into its eye as you pull back out again. So, that's the end of your turn? Okay. That is the end of your turn. So this one is going to move to here. So you both can take opportunity attacks if you'd like. The armadillo. Yes, you can because it is on a different turn. Yep, that's why its sneak attack's actually really good. 22 hits, Fang. That does not hit, unfortunately. What's up? What's up, Chris? How much did you roll? 28. Good job. As it rolls away, Figs, you stab into it, and as you stab into it, Fang, you go to slam down and you miss, and your sword hits into Fang's as it ding as you smack it away. It doesn't fly out of your hands, but it does get like parried away, kind of. And then it is going to use its rolling attack on you, Figs. It's going. Um, that's a 24. 24 to hit. I'll let you know, Chris. Its movement speed and its rolling attack are two separate things. It's 29 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. And then I need you to do a strength saving throw. That fails. You are knocked. You are knocked 10 feet away. I can't move you. Hold on, I've just. Sierra level 10. Yeah, you. Yes, so you can have that to 14. Figs, you are knocked. Figs, you are knocked 10 feet away, and you are knocked prone. Anton, it's gonna take a rolling attack against you. This one is. That's a 21 to hit. And strength saving throw for me, please. That one's cocked. That succeeds, yeah. Oh. You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage. As that one rolls up on you and slams into you, but you're able to withstand it again as you dig into the ground. Um, the other one's gonna take 3 attacks against you. No, the other one, the one that's on the other side of you. That one's taking 3. 16 to hit, 19 to hit, 27 to hit. Oh my god. Why can't I roll like this when I'm playing against you, Chris? I'm calculating it. 31 points of bludgeoning damage. And give me credit. No, that's Chris. I think his Discord died again. So 31 points of bludgeoning damage, Patrick. 31 points of bludgeoning damage. You're welcome. I don't know why you're thanking me for that. um, and then this one's gonna take 3 attacks against you, Katash. That is a 20 to hit. 19 to hit, so that does not hit. And that is a 22 to hit. So that's these two and these two. That's cocked. It hit him twice. You take 39 39 points of damage. It is bludgeoning and slashing. That is the end of its turn. Katashi, you are up. Dex saving throw for both of them. I'm glad I just can't see my characters anymore. Thanks, Thomas. I didn't want to see them anyway. That's not fun. Yeah, there's another one that he liked in there that fucked up a few of my encounters. I'm gonna use it on I'm gonna have it on an enemy against the bitch. Okay. Okay. Two of them were 20. Yes, one of them was a 13. All right, we'll go in order of. So the one to the right of you will fail. Half of 36 is 18. Okay. Okay. Next year, it is your turn. You're just dropping, like not climbing down. Uh, yeah. Climbing down would well. If you're climbing it, I would ask you for yeah, just an athletics check. But if you're like dropping, like just jumping down, it's like there's no point in me asking you to. But yeah, okay. Yeah. So you climb down with pretty a good amount of ease. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say that's gonna take. Wait, with the 21, I'll say it takes about 15 feet of movement. Like, you can make it to here if you'd like. Oh yeah, okay. Um, Anton, it's your turn. Fang, you're on deck. Okay, go ahead and roll for damage or attack. Sorry, which one are you attacking? Okay, so the bottom one. Okay, 27 hits. Okay, would you like to make your second attack? Roll damage. Roll damage. You stupid, useless whore sack of fat mother. Anyway, I'm okay. I'm composed. I'm fine. I'm gonna work on my meditation my therapist decided to tell me about. I'm just gonna work on that for now. Breathe in. Breathe in. 112. Yep, that one's dead. As you slash into, you cut its head off, clean off. Is that the end of your turn? Cool. Go ahead and roll. Bang! It's your turn. All right. Okay, go ahead and roll for your attack. 16 does not hit. 23 does. That's the new thing. And so whenever something doesn't go right, it's like, I disagree. Let's talk this out. How about it does? I know. Luke's is just so, like, everyone else is like, fuck you. And then it's just, everyone's like, fuck you. It's like, god damn it. And he's just like, I disagree with that, but go, go ahead and roll damage. 24 points. Okay. It's looking pretty hurt as you slam your sword into it. You miss the first one, but the second one cuts into it, and you kind of see shards of that crystal slam against the tent and kind of cut holes in it. What's up, Anton? What's up? Is that the end of your turn, Fang? Fakes, it is your turn. You're gonna get up. Alright, go ahead and roll for an attack. You are 25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Actually, there's no point in me asking. How do you want to do that one? As you dive in, you see the sword dig into it, and your sword almost bends slightly as you push, and as it straightens out, you see straight into the side of it as you see the crystalline shards break apart as you pull out. You see this purple blood pulling out as it drips down. Is that the end of your turn? I will say you only have 5 feet of movement. But you have 5 feet of movement still. I'd like to use it. Hey, Fang! Okay. Um, Katosh, it's gonna take its attack. It's gonna take an attack on you. Uh, okay. Chris, what's up? It does. Thomas, go ahead and roll damage at the end. Okay. Thomas, that's a 22 to hit. Okay. Yeah, you are down. Okay. I'll walk up to you and take the other 2 attacks, Fang. Right. All right. First one is a 18 to hit. Second one is a 24 to hit. All right. Uh, that's 22 points of bludgeoning damage. As you see it stalk up as it slashes into you, misses, and it just slams its head into yours. You just hear a clunk. Yes. Anton's gonna take its 3 attacks on you. Anton, that's a 22 to hit, 28 to hit, natural 20. So we'll roll that one for that. We'll roll that one for that, and we'll roll that one for that. I don't know where I'm calculating it. You take. Uh, you take. You take 62 points of bludgeoning and slashing damage. You doing okay over there? You're still up? It's and as it sees you kill the other one, you see it kind of look at you and tuck into a ball. Yes, it is now a ball. Go ahead. That is the end of its turn. Katash, roll a saving throw for me. Or death saving throw? Yeah, death saving throw. That's a failure. Nick Sears, do you want to continue moving 45 more feet? Or 60 more feet? I wonder if this is close enough to be able to do that. Not yet. Anton, it is your turn. I assume you want to take 2 attacks on it. It does look like it's starting to put itself into a defensive stance. As somebody who's fought many things before, you can tell when something's turning a little bit more defensive, but you do notice. Yeah, you don't know. I'm gonna say you don't know. You take an attack on it? 27 does not hit. 29 does not hit. It's a 10. I'm gonna say to that 25 foot, no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say based on that 25 feet, your tent isn't like 6 feet off the ground. It can still see you. You can try. I'll say it'll give you half cover. Okay. Yep. It will not take a reaction on you. Okay. Fang, it is your turn. Figs, you're on deck. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll for your 3 attacks. What's your rolls? Does not hit. Does not hit. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Is that on your unarmed strike? That's still pretty. Oh my, for real, that's a lot of damage still. As you use 2 attacks miss, and as you swing down, you're just like fuck you, mother. As you punch it in the side, as you see you clobber it in the head, it's just as you see its jaw becomes unhinged. Oh, you're headbutting it. So yeah, you just boom. Is that the end of your turn? Biggs, you are up. Unless if you want to move. Okay. 26 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. As you stab into the side of it, you stab into its tail and you kind of chop at it as well, and you see it. Part of it comes off as you see it's looking very hurt as it's kind of like shying away now. Big dodge. Okay. So at the end of your turn, Anton's going to take its rolling attack on you. I will say you do not. You do not. I'm going to say you do not. Your attack would be 5. It's within 5. That's 5 feet, not 10 feet. You can't. You don't have a weapon that reaches 10 feet. It is gonna 25 to hit. Uh, 22 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need you to roll strength saving throw. 22. Oh, you're down. You do get knocked back 10 feet. But you are slammed as you see it slam into him. You see it uncurl back onto its fours as you see his body go flying 10 feet back, skidding into the ground. The other one is gonna take 2 attacks on you, Figs. Or 3 attacks. Sorry, it's taking 3 attacks. Not my attacks. On you. Okay. Then the first one is not hitting. That's a 10. Uh, 23 to hit. Is the third one made with disadvantage? 19 to hit. 37 points of damage. Yes, the first one was let's see. Five, I have 5 11 17 was 1. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And It's also going to go and hide into its shell. Yes. Yeah, that one's gonna turn into. This one's gonna turn into a shell. This one's turn is over and it cannot turn into its shell. That is the end of their turn, though. Katash, roll me a death saving throw. He has a failure currently. That's a success. Next Sears, you want to take another 60 feet of movement? Oh, I can put you on the map now! Yeah, next Sears, you're all the way over here. No, you are on the map. That's 135 or about to the campsite. That's close enough. Yes, Rory's death saving throw. Natural one. Alright, that's 2 failures. Fang, it is your turn. 2 teammates down, 1 on double failure. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'd say, yeah, you can make it. Yeah, I get it on the map. Is that the... Choke! Roll your health potion for him! You either roll your health potion or you drop it while trying to give it to him. 4d4. Next time you can get to here next turn. Anton, you awaken and you see Fang with a drink, a potion, funneling it into your mouth slowly and holding your head as he goes, Shulong! As you just hear, as it's like the entire bottle is inside your mouth, like the front, like the opening of the bottle is like in your mouth. It's, As you see him going, wake up! They have a hint of strawberry. But you watching Chris map out his. I'm gonna be honest, Chris. I planned this encounter forgetting about that thing. Um, but Anton, you're just like, what the fuck? Anton, you awaken and your chest just feels immense pain. Fang, is that the end of your turn? Fang, is that the end of your turn? Okay, cool. Figs, you are up. Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. You do not get advantage on these. Fuck off. Sorry. Go ahead and roll damage. Go ahead and roll damage. So, just slipped down. I was like, fuck off. Oh my god. Oh, I'm seeing him, and as you stab it, as it comes out, it's like, aha. As you stab and you hear go, yeah, as it kind of jumps up. Is that the end of your turn? Okay. Um, yeah, it's just gonna take three. Okay, it's its turn. It's gonna take 3 attacks on you, pigs. So it's at disadvantage. So that's a 16 to hit. That's a 22 to hit. And that is a 20 to hit. $35 points of damage. The highest um, one was 9 plus. So one was 17. The other one is 20. No, 18. Uh, is that the end of your turn? Or no, it's still its turn. The other one, Fang, as you pick him up, you're like, yes, it's going well. And as you pick him up, you see it turn the corner as it's rolling on you. See, that is a. That's a 23 to hit. Oh, right, disadvantage. Okay, the other one was a natural 19, so 23 still to hit. Uh, does 23 not hit? Yeah, uh-huh. 32 points of bludgeoning damage. And I need you to roll a strength saving throw for me. As it slammed into you, you ground yourself on Anton's like armor as he's heavy enough, and you just stop yourself, and your foot is kind of sitting on his chest. Yeah, just boom. That is the end of its. That is the end of its turn. Katash roll death saving throw. No one stabilized Katash, so Katash roll death saving throw. Yep. Oh man. Yeah, what are the odds of rolling like 2 natural ones, right? Um. Other campaign. Next, Cirrus, would you like to move 60 more feet towards them? Go for it. Chris, go ahead and move your character up to the 60 feet. No, fuck you. Do it yourself, bitch. It's your character. Your character's on the map now. You can do it. Uh, Anton, it is your turn. Go ahead and go ahead and Spank, shut up. Fucking 10 more bucks at McDonald's. Yeah. And the one closest to you? You're right, he's not. He uses rolling attack on him, so he's no longer balled up. So that does hit. Yeah, that does hit. Sorry, that does hit. Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it. Yeah, get fucked, you stupid cunt. Why did that sound like a car trying to start? You don't even have to roll damage. How do you want to do it on that one? It has 4 hit points. Your modifier's higher than it. As you wake up, you're like, oh, as you slam down on. yeah. And you can look up here, as you slam down, cut its head off as you. Yeah, as you take it out. You see a little like line of slime just. You did not. One would have done it. You can if you'd like. It's about 10 feet away. So getting here would. Oh, well, with you have a glaive, so you'd only have to move 5 feet there. Yes. So extra attacks in D&D, you can take one attack, move, and then take another attack. Yeah, you can do stuff in between them. Yes. Yeah, 27 hit. Oh, on this one? Yeah, 27 hits. Yeah, I forgot to switch its AC back. Fuck you, flash of genius, it fails! Fuck you! As you cut the other one, you kind of tuck and roll. You're like, back up, and as you slam down, you split it in half. It's also dead. We're out of initiative. 33. No. But as you slice down, as you say that, you see Katash's staff. You see his staff is laying slowly further away, a little further away from him. Yeah, roll an attack on a tree. As you punch a tree, your fist goes clean through it. Your fist goes clean through it as you see it fall over and collapse on a tent. By the way, it is your tent. A tree, you punch a tree and it falls over onto your tent. Yeah. Fang has 3 hit points. Yep. Yeah. The two hurt. Fang and Katash. Fang and Katash heard it. Fang was awake. Katash heard it with his perception. The rest of you were fast asleep. It's still warm. Alright, that's my bad. That's my bad. Nothing, don't worry about it. We're all TOS! Um, um, what are you guys doing? Because your teammate's dead and you guys are just standing around. Okay. Katash? Yeah, you guys can keep messaging, but the rest of you guys, what are you doing? No. Yeah, yeah. It is. I just skipped sections of it when I was typing it out because I forgot to. But yes, the curse is that you very much would like to keep it, mainly because you also like a lot of money right now. Yeah, so the curse does empower you to be very greedy. It impels you to be very greedy and get as much money as possible. You also would. Okay, go and roll an investigation check. 12. You kind of look through them and you're like, ah, this shit's kind of useless. Nothing in here is kind of valuable, and the only thing you really look at is just like, are you doing this sneakily or are you doing this outright? Okay. You just kind of you kind of look around, just kind of reach in, grab a handful of coins, and shove it in your pocket. Yes. What would you like? What? Ah. You're the stress of casting this spell to produce. Oh yeah, yeah. For you, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, more or less. Okay, yep. As you snap your fingers, you say, "I wish for him to come back." Uh, her. It, as you see, I don't fucking. You see a dick pop out. No, 13-inch longer. Anyway, uh, you see her wake up as she life fills her. As you see her staff kind of comes back to her hand. As you see her spirit kind of appear again. As she wakes up, in immense pain right now. Wish normally you are what you yeah, but normally uh well tech okay tech I thought you still wait, Chris, I thought you still take the stress of the casting the spell. Because it says the basic use of this spell is to duplicate any other spell base level or lower. You don't need any requirements, including caustic components. The spell takes effect. Alternatively, you can create one of the following effects of your choice. Um, and then after the other things you can do, it says the stress of casting this spell to produce any effect of oh, there it is. I can't read. I can't read. All right. Yeah. But Katash, you were alive. It sucks, but you're alive. you your body is tired and in immense pain. But you used Raise Dead basically, right? I'm. It it was after the 30 seconds. So you are using effectively Raise Dead. You take a -4 penalty to all attack, saving, and ability checks, and every time you finish a long rest, the penalty is reduced by 1 until it disappears. Okay, there you go. But you guys are up. Katash, you wake up. All of them are gone, and there seems to be a tree fallen over on the tent you and you and Fang were sharing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh, the armadillos are gone. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Roll a nature check. Yeah. Cunt. They seem to be magical. They seem to be an armadillo of sort, but they don't. They seem to be modified magically by something or somebody. They don't seem like they're very natural, but based on a 16, you don't exactly know what it is. You've never seen something that had these things. You can roll an investigation check on one. Um, you find some crystalline shards. They're shimmering blue and purple, kind of different colors. But that's all you really find. You can take its teeth if you want, or like any part of its body, like its foot or something, as its lucky trip. You can skin it if you'd like. Uh, go. What are you skinning it with? Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me. Yeah, either nature or athletics check. Either athletics or you're gonna go with nature. Yes. Oh, I forgot survival's a thing. Yeah, sorry, survival or athletics. 23. you're kind of skinning it, and you're like, I kind of know my way around of skinning things, and you pull out your knife, and every time you get to a part where you think you can cut through, it stops short, and it just you slowly cut around it. You manage to skin a good chunk of it off, but you realize that the amount of time it would take another like 3 hours to fully skin it, based because its armor is so hardened onto its skin and its entire body. Um, all right. You guys kind of walk back to your cart. You do notice it's a little dinged up. As you kind of drag it back and just bring two bodies of the armadillos. Um, there's a small dent in your armor. You see about 22 squirrels currently. You detect about 22 squirrels. And only how close do they have to be? Um, Within 5 miles. Okay, the nearest one is about 35 feet in this tree. This one here. No, no, the tree you punched down was this one. But you want to speak with animals? Okay. You see a little squirrel kind of peer its head out. What do you want? I just living up here. What do you want? What? And you're saying we all look alike? Okay, you were describing a basic squirrel. You were basically describing itself to itself. uh, no, I mean, when did this happen? Yeah, yeah, I was doing a thing called sleeping. I don't know of any squirrel like that. I mean, there are plenty of squirrels who are dicks, but there's like 20 of them around here. Shit. Do you want to roll an insight check on the squirrel? Roll insight. Yeah. Cool. It's telling the truth. It's telling the truth that it knows it lives in a forest. There are plenty of squirrels around. It doesn't keep track of every single one. No problem. I was just. Do you have any nuts? Any nuts or grains or food or anything? We're kind of looking for stuff. I'm kind of lazy right now. Oh, yeah. You see him scurry down, kind of look at you. Thanks, Mister. He kind of grabs Missy. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, I always forget. Thanks, Missy. He kind of he you yeah. He's currently in his hand. You do not. You just see an Exeer's talking to a squirrel. Go ahead and roll an attack then. Fang is right next to you. Yeah, that hits on the squirrel. It's a squirrel. Nothing. It's a squirrel. The uh, how long does the lumen last? Yes. It is worn off by now. You guys have been talking and um as you see him, you're looking at the screen. It's like thanks, Missy. And as he says Missy, you see him get chopped in half as you drop your hand down. As you see it just all over the ground. As you do, boom, right onto his into his arm. As it ah. You've known him for a long time. You know he's insane. No, I'm kidding. You guys have known each other for about like like a year or two. Yeah. Okay, if you want it to be less, it's up to you. It's up to you. If you're giving me freedom, I'll say a year or two. If you want it to be less, tell me what you want it to be. Like 3 months? Yeah. It's been a few. Let's say it's been a few months. Yeah, it's been a few months. I'll say the same thing with Katash. Maybe a few months. Roll an attack. Roll an unarmed strike attack. As you go to grab his arm, you see his arm pull back as he hovers the flame in front of you again. You can roll an intimidation check if you'd like. Thomas, if you want to roll an intimidation check back against him, we'll see whose is higher. So hold your roll for a second. Okay. Let me know. All right, Thomas, what's yours? Fang, what's yours? Fang, as you say that, you see Katash kind of hover over you a little bit more, holding the flame closer as it kind of tickles your face a little. Um, she does seem a little bit more threatening, and she does seem like she is intent on keeping her promise. You guys can produce flame makes a flame. I'd say you'd have to hover it over it a while, like cooking it style. Yeah, you can scorching ray it if you'd like. You're gonna scorching ray a dead corpse. All right. As as you see, as you kind of walk over towards it, Fang, you see flames of fire boom into it as you see it kind of incinerate into ash. But you guys end up getting back into your carriage again and on your way. Uh, can someone roll me a d6? Thank you. Two. Um, as you kind of go through, you're kind of heading through the mountain. It's a little harder than you'd like, but it's not that bad of a drive as you realize. Kind of make it through your third day. You guys keep watch. Someone else roll me a d6. As you slowly go further in, your carriage is starting to take a lot more bumps. It's a lot rockier. Your carriage isn't the best for this kind of situation as you're rumbling around. You notice creaking, cracking. A few of the gold trinkets go bing off in the distance occasionally when you hit a hard bump. Um, as you kind of finally make your way through, you end up finally at the city of Lago after a couple more days of travel. Your cart's a little worse for wear, but it's still working. It still looks good, but it's definitely seen better days. And that is where we will end our session. And you guys have leveled up. Gibby has not leveled up. You could wish it for not to happen. Uh, Yeah, but unfortunately, Figs, you did pull that card. You are trailing behind a little bit. You want to pull a deck? You want to pull a card? Roll me a d20. Roll me a d20. Both of you roll d20s. Both of you roll d20s. Oh right, you have Gibby roll a d20. He yeah, he pulled one of the jokers. Gibby 7. You now have proficiency in the persuasion skill, and you double your proficiency check bonuses on checks made with that. And you now have a very small scroll on your hip, like rolled a piece of paper. Yep, and you double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that. And you now have a small piece of paper rolled up on your hip. Chris, what did you pull? Middle. Middle. What is it? What is it? What is it? Jack of spades. That is another one. Nope. You were just asking for Commander Thrin to hate you. Oh, it's a Jack of clubs you had? Avatar. Yep. Avatar of Death. Hold on, let me pull us back in. Let's see. You open it. It's ownership for land. Chris. Yeah, you guys are fixed. You can pull another one. Are you pulling another one, Gibby? Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll for initiative. I think you go first. Yeah, you go first. All right, go ahead. Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah. Climbing a mountain, jumping over things, um, carrying a carrying a big ass rune. Anyway, Chris, what's up? Nice. It's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty bad. Chris, you take 11 points of damage. Go ahead and roll. Watch you get a natural one, Chris. Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. Gibby, did you pull another one? Gibby, did you pull another one? Gibby? Gibby, did you pull another one or no? Alright, you're gonna do it? Roll d20, tell me what it is. 6. The Fates. You can use the card. Oh, you get the Fates. Reality fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as it never happened. You're level up already. You have now leveled up. There you go, buddy. Oh yeah, you're pulling another one, Chris? What? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can pick up another femur. God damn it. Alright, Chris. Chris. Everything. Chris, go ahead and I want to choose which one. I want to choose top or bottom this time. I want you to go middle. I want you to go dead in the middle. As much as you can. Go top middle. You don't have to be exact, just choose one from the middle. What'd you get, Chris? Queen of Diamonds? Moon. Let's see. You're granted the ability. It's a D3. It's a D3. Oh, it's a D4 -1. Okay. I will roll it. -1? You said you get 1. Now you have 3 again. Hey, Fix, you want to pull another one? Both of you are pulling? All 3 of you pull! Alright, all 3, the other 2 roll, D20 for me. What'd you get, Thomas? You got a 20, and what did you get, Thomas? 16. So Don John. For Thomas, you get Don John. You said natural 20 on you? Balance. Your alignment has changed. Lawful becomes chaotic, good becomes evil, and vice versa. If you are true neutral or unaligned, this card has no effect on you. Good chaotic. Yeah, are you good chaotic? Yeah, it's you. So you are no longer chaotic. New. You are not lawful evil. You. You're a dick. Top. Bottom's always giving you good. Go top. Bottom is always giving him good. Are you pulling one or two with them? Okay. Stop choosing bottom. Stop. What is it? Oh shit. All forms of wealth that you carry or own other than magic items are lost to you. Portable property vanishes, businesses, buildings, and land you own are lost in a way that alters reality. Any documentation that proves you should own something lost to this card also disappears. You also lose all your... So who is carrying the question? I want you to be honest. I want you to be completely honest. Okay, I was gonna say I want you to be completely honest. Who has the deed? So let me go through you. Yeah. So you have lost all your money and all of your gems. Yeah. Technically, yes. You technically own it. Yeah, Talons would screw you. Mhm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Well, that's basically what you're supposed to do because not everyone gets expertise.